I'm going to upset some people, and this is a solely personal based opinion. And to anyone that I personally know who does this, I apologize. It's not a judgment of your character, it is not a judgment on your music, but black metal and drum machines, the drum machine sucks the soul out of black metal. 90% of the time, I can tell that it's programmed drums. And at that point, you might as well just be having AI write you black metal songs. It'll sound better, more organic, arguably, than if you put in a drum machine. And the reason being is that most people who program beats aren't drummers. They're guitar players. And they think drummers play like what they're programming or close enough, and drummers aren't like that. We are organic. It is the heartbeat, it is the soul. And even if in black metal the drums are on a lower pitch, they are definitely something that's used to be a backbone to the music. And I encourage you, if you know you want your music to sound better because of the flaws that you as a beginning drummer will sound like, it'll add to the atmosphere of your music. As soon as I get that clean drum shit, man, it's gone for me. It's like watching like a horror movie with the lights on. It's like, you know, fucking just anything it takes you out of the atmosphere that you're trying to create. You spend so long crafting riffs, producing, getting all the elements correct, and then you just fuck up the parts of the song that create, that are just as important as the guitar, just as important as the vocals. I mean, most times when you hear drum machines, it's just inhuman drumming, right? So, I mean, do what you want to do, but ultimately, when you hear a drum machine, it's just like pulling the plug on a bathtub. It's like everything just drains out the bottom, and it's like, yeah, whatever, drum machine. And even if you go and get one of those great patches that trigger the drums to make it sound like a real drummer, because these patches are all made by real drums, it's not the sound. It's not the sound that you're going for. You could have the Senanga drum sound. As long as you're playing it, it's going to inject more soul and more life and more energy into it. Because let's be honest, there's a lot of black metal that I listen to where it just sounds like absolute dog shit. But they're trying to create something, and its perfection lies within its imperfection. And if you don't believe me, go out and buy or listen to on YouTube the first Judas Iscariot demos or album. I mean, this guy's just trying to keep up, and then he gasses himself out, and then he slows down. The drums are like low, and then they're high, and then they're low. But there's soul. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's just hitting things. It's all out of time, but it teeters on the edge of falling off into the abyss and then maintaining its balance again. Like, that's the character. That's the character of this music. It's human based, it's emotion, it's atmosphere. And drum machines suck all three of those right out the room. I mean, I've got a simple setup. I don't even play a real drum kit. I play an electronic drum kit, and that's really just for the basis of the ease of recording. And you can pick these up really, cheaply now. You can get them from China for like $400 delivered, and all you got to do is just stick it straight into your door, hit the click track, and practice playing along. And you can fuck it up as many times as you want. Just keep going, keep going. You'll find something that'll just give it its element, because you'll hear yourself trying, and you'll hear yourself. You will get better, but you'll have takes where even though you fucking messed up something, or went out of time, or missed a symbol, you'll still feel more something. You'll feel whatever that thing that black metal gives you, you'll feel that, instead of soulless tick, 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 tick. Majority of the time, all the feels are the same. I can tell when shit's coming. It sounds electronic. But if you're into shit like Fear Factory and that highly produced type of metal, then have at it. You might as well just, do what you fucking want with that. But if you are out there playing black metal, I implore you, even if you suck, even if you're a week into playing drums, there's only 2 beats you gotta fucking learn. And one of them's the first beat you learn, the 4/4 beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's half of the Darkthrone albums. And the one that's the next one you need to learn is the same beat, just sped up, and you can cheat. Instead of going dun 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 dun, you go, and what'll happen is your kick drum be on time for a little bit, then it will start. That's black metal. All your favorite albums have that. Go out, buy yourself. You don't even need a full drum kit. Bass drum, snare drum, a cymbal, the cheapest cymbal that you can fucking buy. Don't go out, spend big money. Again, you can get them off if you want to go to Temu. You can buy whole drum kits for so cheap. I would suggest maybe just fucking pulling the skins off it that you get. Stick some skins on there. If you can buy some secondhand skins, the older the better. Put some pillows up against it. You want some thuds. You want some acoustic sounding instruments. That is the black metal aesthetic. That is the black metal sound. And I implore you to go and listen to your favorite album and tell me how that would suffer if that had a computer drummer. Because the argument can be made, if you guys have got a computer drummer, then what stops me just getting this to fucking whip me up some AI guitars, bass, in the style of my favorite black metal? It's the same thing. It's the same thing to me. So I'm not judging you. I will say that a person like myself, if I hear a drum machine, it's got to be done fucking super fucking well. Otherwise, I'm going to forget it. I'm probably not going to listen to it, or the enjoyment of listening to it. Even if the songs are stellar, the songs are just going to suffer, and I'm just not going to get into it because I can't feel what's going on. I can't see what the musician is going through. So do as you will. That's my preference.